says, in a time when trade policy is increasingly about power rather than rules, should New Zealand be rethinking how it defines success in trade negotiations? Instead of just market access wins, should we measure our influence in shaping the architecture of global trade itself? Digital standards, AI governance, carbon border adjustments, even if it means punching above our weight in complex plurilateral negotiations like CPTPP or WTO e-commerce. How can we build influence here? Tim, over to you.
Well, I think that's precisely what successive governments have done. It's never been just a market access negotiation. We've always tried to look at those legal frameworks and reinforcing the system, because for a country of 5 million people with very, very little hard power, the power that we can exercise is all soft power. And I think that has guided a great deal of what New Zealand historically has done. And to give credit to a number of different New Zealanders, not just you two, but others who've played their role over the years, that has been recognized internationally. There are many comments I've heard, and not about me, but about New Zealand's huge contribution on strategic trade policy. And that's so, I think the questioner is 100% right, but I'd simply say we have been doing this very consistently.
Any observation, Phil, on that?
Yeah, I think Tim's right. In the latest free trade agreement with the United Kingdom, for example, environmental standards are very much part of that. Obviously, market access is critically important. We want a trade agreement so we can sell our goods without unfair, unjustifiable trade barriers, so that we can survive and thrive economically. But it would be wrong to say that that was the only thing. Ironically, with the environmental standards we've put in, New Zealand has committed itself to meeting the requirements of the Paris Agreement on climate change. Currently, we're not meeting that, and that could be that under the free trade agreement allows not only the United Kingdom but also with the parallel agreement with the European Union to use sanctions against our agricultural products if we're not taking climate change seriously. That's something that I think our current government, needs to look quite closely at, because we're falling well short of being able to meet by 2030 the undertakings that we have made in terms of reducing our carbon emissions.